Hello, good evening. Andy here at Funny Little Boxes HQ, here for a beer and a chat with you. Cheers to your very good health. Right. So, got some rather exciting things today. Those of you who've seen on Instagram will see some rather exciting things which are laid out on my lovely vert board here already. These are from the amazing Bad Penny Effects, based down in New Haven in East Sussex. They've just arrived today. They're beautiful. Before we get on to them, I am just going to cover a couple of things from Regulo Effects, which I haven't had a chance to cover in a beer and a chat yet. It's a bit of a shame because I've sold out of most of them. I've only got 2 units left. These are made in Southend-on-Sea in Essex by the lovely Steve Weston, Mr. Reagan. And these are just the epitome of just awesome, simple, UK-made, fantastic effects. All I've got left is the bass soda drive, which is just like the guitar version, a really versatile overdrive. Fuzz, boost, does everything pretty much in one little package. And then this, the vintage tremolo, and this is actually one of my favourite little units of his, dead simple, but on it he's included a volume knob, a volume control, which means you can eliminate the dreaded tremolo volume drop off, which is just great. It just, takes that whole little niggle out of the equation and just makes using tremolo that bit more enjoyable, a bit less stressful, and it sounds great. It's a really great vintage sounding tremolo. So they're still available. Come snap them up. They're brilliant. My apologies for not really covering ray gun in more detail previously. Like I said, it was on the cards and then kind of everyone bought them, so they're gone. But I will definitely be getting more in at some point, so don't despair. Right, before we move on to the Bad Pennies, we best cover the beer. I'm on the black stuff tonight. So I've gone for a Northern Monk Stars and Stripes Peanut Butter and Jelly Porter. I'm quite a fan of general wacky dark beers. I generally enjoy them. This is alright. It's probably not really to my taste. It's not bad. It's not, I do remember once purchasing a ridiculously expensive coconut stout. I can't remember what it was called, Coco Loco or something, and getting a bottle of that, and after 2 mouthfuls pouring it down the sink because it was gross. So it's definitely, it's not bad. It's not. I find with some dark beers, some porters, some stouts, I don't know if it's a particular type of malt that's used or whatever, but some of them have this very particular undertone that I just don't enjoy. I'm getting past it. I'm getting through it. It's all right. I hope whatever you're drinking is pleasurable. I hope you've got a beer, most importantly. We'll cheers again. It is getting better the more I'm getting through it. In fact, I think I'm going to have another little slug. Okay, so let's move on to why we're here for tonight. Really, the Bad Penny Effects stuff. So, I've got 3 different models of theirs in, as you can see. 2 small, 1 big. We'll cover them all individually. We'll start small, and we'll finish with big. Big is last, like your Christmas presents should always be the way. Right, so we'll start with the OlDog. So this is a germanium fuzz, I believe. This Attack Dog might have been a more appropriate name for it, if not quite as elegant. and fun to say, and you know, might put people off. This thing is trying to kill you. You plug it in, you know, this has murderous intent. Don't be fooled by its delightful, elegant looks. This has murderous intent at heart. It's extremely loud. It's extremely aggressive. It's bloody fantastic. So, gonna plug it in, give it a little play. Obviously, I record this straight onto a shitty phone, so the quality won't be magnificent, but you should get the picture. Bear with. Okay. Okay, we have ignition. So, both the mini pedals I've got are one knob affairs and a toggle switch, a thick toggle switch, which literally thickens things up. So I'm going to start with the thick switch disengaged, and on the OlDog, the volume, I can't really get it past about 7 o'clock because my neighbours will complain. So there's the clean tone. Fantastic. It's so fucking loud. I'm actually going to have to turn it down a bit. That's on the middle pickup on the Telecaster, not the middle pickup, the fucking middle, you know what I mean, on the three-way thing in the middle. And yeah, it's just a scratchy, raunchy, fucking aggressive rock sound. Turn my reverb on the amp down. I'm going to flick the thick switch now, and you should hopefully hear that it gets noticeably thicker. Wonderful. If you're not a knob twiddler, a switch flicker or whatever, if you just want something simple and bloody effective that does the job really well, this is the OlDog for you. Right. Allow me just to disconnect this bad boy. Oh dear. Oopsie doopsie. Right, let's put them back up here. Right, we'll move into slightly gentler territory. Although, you know, if you've got a lovely tube amp, this will, you know, push you into crashing overdrive if you want. So this is the flow. So this is the boost section of their of the Bad Penny smooth flow. I always want to call it the cream flow. I've got fucking beer on the brain, like old Worthington's cream flow. I mean, not that that stuff is beer. It's you know, brown water that makes you shit brown water. But I always got it confused. But it's called the smooth flow. And so that's like a big box, like the Fuzz Controller, which has a boost and overdrive circuit, I believe, or maybe it's dual boost, I can't remember. But this is a single boost section. So again, it's one knob and a thick switch. And it, you know, it's one of those pedals. You turn it on and it makes everything sound better. I was having a conversation with Ryan at Noisy Hammer the other day, because he bought the ray gun booster / attenuator off me. And how, you know, a boost pedal, they're quite, you know, a boost pedal, it's kind of a bit, you know, they're not necessarily the most glamorous or exciting pedals, you know, and especially if you haven't tried it, well, why would I want a boost when I could have an overdrive or a distortion or whatever, you know, and I think it's not until you play around a bit and you kind of feel like you're tonally missing that something or whatever, and then you try one and you're like, that's the point of a boost pedal, because personally I don't use them for like boosting a solo or whatever, but I do definitely use them as a front of the chain, always on, make everything better. And I mean, this does it with great aplomb, just makes everything better. It's beautiful, beautiful sounding, simple, lovely thing, looks beautiful, sounds beautiful. I'm going to shut up and plug it in and demonstrate that. Alright, so there we go. That's our clean tone, and then again I'm starting without the thick switch engaged, and so let's turn them on. Suddenly we're louder, we're cleaner, we're sparklier, we're just better. I'll flick the thick switch, give it a bit more girth. Thicker, creamier, better. All there is to say about that, really. The flow, lovely. Okay, let's go to the big kahuna. I know this is the one you've all been waiting for. Alright, the Fuzz Controller. Look ye upon thy doom. This again is a murderous beast. In a slightly different way from the OlDog. It's a big, beautiful box with a big, brash, beautiful sound. It's seriously fucking loud when you don't have your switches engaged, so you've got to be careful with the volume. He does give you a lovely warning. They do warn you there about it. You know, this is not for the faint-hearted, but this thing is fucking awesome. I won't drivel on about it anymore. Or well, maybe I will. So just for the switches, you've got a starve, diode, bass and treble. And so these switches cut the bass and treble. These ones starve it and engage or lift the diode. I can't remember which one, but I'll start with them all disengaged and then I'll engage them, and you'll see it gets gradually more lo-fi, and then I'll bring them all back in and I'll fiddle about with them a bit. But it's fantastic. Let's go. Bear with. Alright, that's our clean tone again. Here we go, this is full gain, and the master up at about 10 o'clock. See how much fun I've had with that, and I haven't even fucked around with any of the switches yet. Ah, it's so good! Okay, I'll flip the switches. Sorry, I'm overexcited. Apologies. Alright, we're going to starve this dog now. Scratchy, a bit woollier. Let's go to the neck pickup. diode switch. This is probably my favourite setting on it, with the bass and treble cut disengaged, but the starve and diode switches engaged. So good. Right, okay, we're going to get lo-fi now. I've only just discovered what lo-fi actually means by watching a Rick Beato video, where he says it's all where the low end and top end is taken out. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get lo-fi. I'm going to just flip both the bass and treble cuts. And massive volume drop, so this really whack the volume up. That's now with the gain and volume on full. So, like I said, lo-fi. Switches off again. Don't forget to turn it down unless you want to die. I'll turn it off now before my neighbours come around and fucking bludgeon me to death, even though they're inconsiderate cunts that don't show us the same consideration, dare I say. Anyway, so that is the selection of Bad Penny pedals that I've got. They're fantastic. They'll be available to newsletter subscribers only from tomorrow through the weekend. Come Monday, they'll then be public access. If you want to get first dibs on these, I have got a few, but if you want to get first dibs on them, please do subscribe to the newsletter. I'll be sending out the access code for the subscribers only area tomorrow. I'll also be putting in a discount code for some other stuff that came in through the week. So if you want to get your hands on these and some other stuff at a lower price for the other stuff, subscribe. It'll be going out tomorrow. If you haven't subscribed by tomorrow, you'll be missing out. Sorry. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to yourself. Subscribe. Come on. These are great. So these are brand new box fresh. They're all brand new box fresh. The Fuzz Controllers are B stock. They do have some cosmetic blemishes. They don't affect the performance. I think they look fantastic. You know, we're not talking about huge scarification here. You know, it's minor cosmetic blemishes. That's what allows me to be able to stock them according to my ethos of the £100 limit. I have to say a huge thank you to Mark at Bad Penny for working with me, for letting me get his stuff in here. It's a real privilege to have them here. Not just to Mark at Bad Penny though, to Steve at Raygun and to Alex at Xander. We are sold out of Xander at the minute, but there will be new stuff in. All the pedal builders I've either been talking to about getting their stuff in or have their stuff in, those guys are fucking rock stars. They make them, I just sell them. And they've all been, to a man, absolute gents to work with. We've got some more great UK made stuff coming next week from another fantastic dealer, so I'll be doing another one of these videos to show them off, talking to some other really exciting people, and yeah, they've all been fantastic. If it weren't for them, Funny Little Boxes wouldn't have got off the ground. So huge thank you to them, huge thank you to you for buying the pedals, supporting the site, watching these stupid videos. Yeah, you sick fuckers getting off on me making a twat out of myself. But it's all good fun. You guys are all great. So yeah, like I said, they'll be available as of tomorrow to subscribers only. So get yourself subscribed if you want a chance to get your hands on them. Other than that, I think really it's probably time to say, until next beers, cheers. Bye-bye.